The worst in the National Hockey League at taping his stick.
Hey guys, it's Cole Caulfield here.
I'm Josh Anderson.
I'm Brendan Gallagher.
Hey guys, I'm Joel Evanson.
Joel Armia.
Hey, I'm Nick Suzuki, and I'm going to be calling out some of my teammates today.
Today I'm going to be sewering some of my teammates.
Some tough faces on our team.
Yeah, these are good. Teammate with the most Taylor Swift song in their playlist.
That's a good question.
This guy. We've had a couple of good jams to T-Swizzy.
#1 Taylor Swift fan, Cole Caulfield.
I'm gonna go with Cole here. I could just see Cole jamming out to Taylor. I almost went with myself.
I mean, I had the Taylor Swift album, the red one, to my truck. I'll say Jake Evans. You never really know what you're going to listen to when you hop in his vehicle.
The teammate the coach likes best.
Cole Caulfield.
Cole Caulfield, 1,000%.
Per rumor, heard it's this guy.
I don't know if it's because, Cole reminds him of him, but he loves Cole.
This is the right answer to everything. So I'm just going to keep carrying with us.
Teammate that still talks about their junior career. Johnny, Drouin. Me and Joe both played in the Quebec League, so there's a few conversations that are still to be had.
I'm gonna go back to Cole in college. He's not afraid to let the people know he won a Hobie Baker.
Cole Caulfield. He doesn't stop talking about his Wisco days. Was walking around with a Hobie Baker mug yesterday.
That did happen yesterday. I didn't do the dishwasher, so I had to bring it in, no choice. I knew that was gonna come back to me. I'm gonna pick Susie again just because he's watched his own highlight clips from Guelph, Owen Sound all the time, and I could tell you all about him, so.
Go with Brendan Gallagher, still living in his glory days.
He loves his glory days in Vancouver.
This one's an easy one.
I feel like this one's so obvious.
You hear about the Vancouver Giants story probably once a week. Bag skates, the best games he's had.
At least once or twice a week, we gotta listen about a Vancouver Giants and a Donnie Hayes story. Like, get over it, man.
Everyone's picked Gally, talking about his WHL days. It's really annoying, and no one really cares anymore, so.
I like to reminisce, but I'm not going to call myself out.
I believe you're unanimous for this one
Yeah,
so far.
okay.
I heard that you like telling everyone about the dub.
I do like to talk a lot about my days with the Giants. Good team. And if you actually want to entertain yourself, there's a great YouTube video of Jake Evans in Notre Dame.
The luck of the Irish! Jake Evans comes and through the wickets.
Teammate most likely to leave the table before the bill comes.
That's funny.
How many guys can I put on here?
I'm gonna go with Michael Pizzetta.
I'm going to go with Michael Pizzetta on this one. He's probably the washroom guy when the bill comes. He's got to go take a leak or something, the old trick.
Cole and Gally, they're both known to go to do a little bathroom break when the bills come.
It's Brendan for sure.
One, Gally, doesn't pay for anything.
I've bought Susie more meals than he can count.
But I'm gonna pick Jake Evans. But I know he gets really stressed when we play like credit card games. You can't let guys know it bothers you.
Jake Evans, he seems to disappear.
Nick picked you for that.
I knew he would. Screw that guy. I'm going right back at him. One of the richest guys, and he probably wouldn't do it, so. And he just called me out, I guess. Going with Nick, Captain Nick.
You were picked for that. Weidman too. Yeah, that's okay though. He's great to have at dinner.
The bill comes, Wides is running.
Chris Weidman. I don't know if he's bought me dinner in 10 years.
Chris Weidman, guaranteed.
He has also been picked a lot if it's fair.
Okay, good. Yeah. This might be, me and Chris. I'll go with him if he leaves.
The teammate you wouldn't let tape your stick.
Jake Evans.
Jake Evans.
It's Jake.
Jake again, still doesn't know how to tape his stick. He's one of the worst.
The worst in the National Hockey League at taping his stick. He has to retape his stick before games 3 or 4 times. I've never seen an NHL player that can't tape his stick.
I think my son does a better job.
I don't know what he does. He's just terrible.
I'm sure I got picked a bunch for this. I'll go with myself. I suck at taping my stick. I don't really care that much, so.
Mike Hoffman, because of the way he tapes his knob, is absolutely ridiculous. He has a giant knob just sitting right on the top. I don't know how he can use it.
Slavkovsky. I don't think he has tape on his stick, so I don't know how much he can even tape it.
Mike Matheson picked you for that one too.
I'm the best tape job in the league.
He said your knob is way too big.
Slav. If you've seen his tape job, there's no tape, so I don't know if he's ever done anything different, but we're gonna have a talk with him. He's not bad though.
It's probably me. I'm not wasting so much time with taping my stick. Usually I put one more stripe on the backhand and one more on the forehand, but yeah, I played with this stick last training. I like it simple. That's just me.
Teammate whose parent is most involved with the what?
So go Cole Caulfield. I know I've seen Cole's parents a few times last year.
Andy, and I don't know why.
He picked you.
He picked me, of course he did.
He said that they come
Screw
to away
him.
games.
They've been to like only a couple. Whatever.
We'll say Cole. Because his dad is our head coach.
Cole Caulfield, just because we call Marty his dad. So yeah, Cole's dad's basically our coach.
Gotta go with Susie on this one. Susie does a couple podcasts with his mom. They have a blast doing it, and she's always around on Twitter, Instagram, so she follows the team a lot.
Teammate with the weirdest pregame routine.
I gotta go with Paul Byron on this one.
I'm gonna say Paul Byron, because I never know where he is.
I'll probably drink 6 Red Bulls. I'll have Sudafeds. I'll have everything to get ready.
I feel like Jake Allen has weird ones. Maybe it's not pregame, but during the intermissions, he gets fully undressed and has to get dressed back up again for the start of the period. It's crazy.
I'll just pick myself. Pretty tight with my pregame routine. Don't like to switch it up.
What do you do?
How much time do we have? Get there early, tape 2 sticks, growing massage, ride the bike for 7 minutes, 2 minutes at a certain gear and 2 minutes at another gear. Do the same stretches for 5 minutes, stick handle with the ball. Then I get to do my dynamic warm up, get dressed, right stuff first, then left. On the ice, it's a whole nother thing too.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
What do they do that's weird?
I don't know. They're in the hot tub together, and it's weird.
Apparently you spend a lot of time in the hot tub before the game.
Cold tub. Who said hot tub? Either, I'm in the tubs, yeah, you can just say I'm in the tubs before the match, yeah.
I'm going with Rem Pitlick.
Rem Pitlick.
Rem Pitlick.
Usually don't see him before the game, if that says enough.
He always carries the backpack wherever he goes, and we don't know what's really in there.
He's got to be doing something weird.
Just an interesting guy. No one really knows. No one sees him before games.
Great player, though. I know what he's doing is right for him, though.
Teammates who uses the most hair products.
I think you can tell by the picture too. Mike Hoffman, his hair never moves, like a helmet head.
Mike Hoffman. His hair is always slicked back and in perfect shape.
He's always got the slick back flow when we go somewhere nice, so we'll go with Hoff.
We gotta go with 55, Pizzetta.
So you're out to a roaring lead on this one.
Really? I hardly use any hair product ever.
Really? There's
Yeah.
you use gel and hairspray before games.
No, not before games. When we're going out to dinners, I will, but not often. Maybe once a week there's product in my hair.
Michael Pizzetta.
You just look at this picture and you can see he probably uses a ton of product.
This guy.
He's got the Head and Shoulders look right now. I think he's trying to replace Troy Polamalu.
Looks disgusting every time.
Looks like Triple H with the water bottle.
So what's your hair routine?
Just like a nice shampoo and conditioner. Got a little curl gel in there, maybe some hairspray if I have to.
Teammates most likely to complain about their EAHL rating.
Paul Byron, I feel like he's just a complainer. So if you would have asked him this question, I know that he wouldn't be happy with his rating.
I would say Gali. I think he has always something to say about everything, so I think he would complain.
I think he always thinks he could add a couple more points on his rating.
Colin for sure.
I'm gonna go with Cole here.
Just an educated guess.
Please tell me I wasn't picked for this.
You were.
Of course.
I bet you he's not happy about the 84. I'll talk to him about it later.
Do you think you should be higher?
Yeah, it's nasty.
He definitely thinks he's probably gotta be 89 or 88 or something like that.
The teammate that's most active in the group chat.
Go with Chris Weidman.
It's Chris Weidman.
Yeah, he's always making a smart comment, so I'm gonna go with Wides.
Always reacting, laughing, or doing the ha-ha with the thumbs up.
Not in the group chat yet.
Slavkovsky was telling us he's not even in there yet. So how quickly did you get added in?
I was in there right away.
Big Ed. He's usually planning everything.
Eddie's always planning all the outside activities. He's kind of running the ship.
Eddie does a lot of talking, wants to set up dinners, lunch, all that stuff.
I don't know. I'm not active in the group chat, so I wouldn't know.
How many times did I get picked for this one? Teammate, that's the worst at fantasy football.
Traded Dalvin Cook for Adam Thielen, 1-for-1. He didn't do very good.
Questionable trades last year. I'm just in shambles. Tough start.
You gonna make any trades again this year or after?
For sure, I'll throw some out there to Gally.
This one I gotta go with Jake Evans. He offers terrible trades to everybody. He's just trying to up his team. He's trying to grease everybody.
The boys give him quite a hard time. He's at the bottom of the barrel usually in the fantasy football world.
Teammate who chats with the other team the most.
What does that even mean?
I think he talks to the other team. Nobody?
Terrible.
Might be another Weidman.
Trying to think of when we played these guys last year.
Wides is always cutting deals out there.
I'd say Wides. He's always got his mouth going during the game.
He's got a lot of friends in the league.
I think he's always trying to cut deals with guys on other teams so they don't hit him or anything.
I think he's got friends and enemies on every team, so he probably chats with everyone.
He just asks how guys are doing. He's not really a chirper yet.
And he's the greatest to ever do it, so.
And he's nice to the other players?
He's great. It's all good chatter.
I feel like it'd be Gally, because he's always just chirping people.
I don't usually talk to other guys. I don't have many friends.